Welcome back to Giggles from the Couch. I'm so glad that you're here. Today we are at my desk because the light outside is stunning and I wanted to be as close to it as possible. We recently turned back our clocks and now we see the sunshine, and this is what I have been waiting for, to be able to leave work and it not be dark. It's amazing. It makes me so happy. And that's what we're going to be talking about. What makes you happy? What ignites your creative spark? What one thing can you imagine doing every day for the rest of your life simply because it makes you happy? Not because it's paying your bills, not because it's making you any money, but just because it makes you happy, just because it lights you up, because you cannot imagine not doing it. It gives you life. It breathes air into your lungs and you just say, yes, this is my place. This is where I'm meant to be. For me, that place is being outside with my camera. When it's beautiful outside and I have my camera in hand and I'm out there exploring the world, I am ecstatic. Even if it's winter and I'm out there with my camera, I'm pretty happy. There's just something about the fresh air and seeing the perspective through the lens that lights me up. It's my thing. That and also writing. I love to write. I love to transcribe the thoughts and feelings from my head onto the page. And even if I never got paid to do those things, and let's be honest, I really don't, I would still do them because they light me up. They make me so happy. They feed my soul. They light that creative spark in me, and that's so important. What's your thing? What lights you up? What breathes life into you, and you just need to do it simply for the sake of doing it? We all have something, and there's no right or wrong answer here. It's totally personal. You can be maybe not sure. There might be like a million things that you just love to do and you can't really pick one. And that's okay. You don't have to. But if you're really unsure, think back to when you were a kid. What did you love doing? Did you love riding your bicycle? Did you love playing with board games? Was it the sight of your neighbor's dog that just made you ecstatic? Was it chopping the hair on your dolls? What was it? There was something for sure. You know there was. Dig back through those cobwebs and find it. Unearth those stories. And remember just how happy they made you. How you played with wild abandon. How it was just a thrill of the lifetime to be doing that thing. And you didn't care what anybody else thought. Not even for a single second. You were just in your glory and you were there and you were doing it. Because that's all that matters. However, now that we're older, it's so hard to do that. It's so hard to just be in our glory, to play with wild abandon. Try going outside and coloring with sidewalk chalk. It's a blast to do, yet somehow we get self-conscious. What if somebody sees us? What will they think? I don't really know what to draw, I'm not sure. You never did that as a kid. You just went for it. We need to get back to that just going for it. For listening to our heart and our creative spark and just doing it just because we want to. Just because we know we have to, because that's what's feeding our soul. Never let anybody tell you that you can't do it, or that you shouldn't do it, or that it doesn't matter. Because number one, it matters immensely. Number two, you should be doing it because it's feeding you. And number three, go for it. Forget about them. Just because they say no doesn't mean you don't do it. It's what makes you happy. You need to do it. I met with a dear friend this weekend, and she reminded me about something. The passing of time. Time is going to pass. There's nothing that you can do or I can do that's going to stop it. It's just not going to happen, even when we really want to. So while that time is passing, we might as well be doing something that we love, something that we enjoy doing, something that ignites that inner fire inside us. And who knows, over time, doing those little things may bring it to this huge, fantastic thing, or not. And it doesn't matter, because all that matters is while that time was passing, you were doing what you loved. You were following your heart and you were finding your happiness. And when you find your happiness, it spreads. Because people can see when you're doing something that you love. Your eyes light up. There's a smile on your face. Your demeanor is relaxed and you're engaged. You're fully, fully engaged. I know for me also, tears start to come to my eyes. Because I'm just in the moment and I'm loving it. Find your thing. Do your thing. And know that when you follow your heart and you do what you really love, you give people permission to do it also, because they become inspired by you. They see what you're doing. They see how happy you are. And they want to do it too. They want that feeling. So you inspire them to go after their own dreams. That's pretty powerful, and that's magic. But that only happens if you're brave enough to find what ignites your spark, and to never let anybody tell you not to do it. Find your spark. Find what ignites you and do it. And keep on doing it. As time is passing, continue on. You never know where it's going to lead. And all that matters is that it is leading you to happiness right in the exact moment that you are doing it. That is all that matters. So what is it? What ignites your spark? What gets you going? What makes you happy? I want to hear about it. Head on over to jenniferbeltoff.com and share it. Scream it out to the world. Let them know what it is that lights you up. And it could be more than one thing. Photography and writing are two for me, but also running and yoga. Just fill me up. Share whatever it is and how many it is. Thank you so much for joining me here for another episode of Giggles from the Couch. If you like this video, feel free to hit the like button below or subscribe to my channel. And remember, the world wants to see you shine. So stand boldly in the beautiful life that you are creating. Have a great week. Bye.